I wanted to, I don't know, just talk freely today. You know, as a friend, one-on-one, and speak a little bit about what it takes to heal the body. What it truly, truly takes to heal the body. Now, healing the body is not a walk in the park. It can be very, very difficult, and it can be a difficult journey for most people. And the fact of the matter is that unless someone is willing to make a diet change, in some cases a very extreme diet change from what they're currently eating, unless they're able to do that, then they will not heal. And they will never heal. Now, I know there are some alternative methods of supposed healing, but you have to understand that taking a supplement or taking something that is not natural, is not found naturally in the wild, is not going to reverse all of the years and years of poor eating, unhealthy habits, and neglect that you did to yourself on your own body. Now think about it. I myself had fibromyalgia about 2 years ago, and I suffered with it for, I say, about 3 years. Now, people that get fibromyalgia, which is an all over body pain disease, it's pretty much where your entire body's always in pain. People that get fibromyalgia, it usually doesn't happen overnight. These people usually have back pain issues, like, some type of pain issues, but not severe, for a large majority of their life. So for me, for example, I suffered from back issues ever since I was in my young teenage years. And when I was growing up, I used to get these aches and pains. Now, they were seen as normal because I was still growing up, and doctors labeled it as growing pains. I never thought it was growing pains. I thought it was because I, took Taekwondo classes. I was pretty athletic in school. I always tried really hard and pushed my body a lot, and I just thought it was a normal side effect. Come to my early 20s, holding a job here and there, working in retail, I would suffer from major back pains. Not every single day, but I'd say 2 times a week, my back pains were pretty intense. So, but it was nothing that massage couldn't, fix. It was a temporary fix because my pain would go away for a day or two, but then return. But what I'm trying to say is that diseases don't just jump out and attack you from one day to the next. They are created over time. And that's what I found with me. It's important to take responsibility when you have an illness. Now, I know you might be feeling sorry for yourself. Why me? Why did I get cancer? Out of everyone in my family, why did I get this illness? Out of everyone in my age group, why did God place this challenge, this burden on me? Those are the questions that I was asking myself. it can be really difficult. I'm here to tell you that all of the, I guess you could say, fad ways of cleansing your body, like doing a week juice cleanse, 2 weeks of juice cleansing, a month of juice cleansing, that might make your body feel a little bit better, but it won't heal you. Healing takes a lot of time. In order for me to have come out of my fibromyalgia pain, I had to stick with a raw vegan fruit diet, mostly fruits. I would say my diet was about 95% fruits. If you look at the total picture, the entire picture, of a span of a year and a half, I would say, that was my diet. And it wasn't pretty. It's not glamorous. It's not a glamorous process. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna go on this fruit fast and immediately lose weight, immediately get out of pain. No. Because when you are making such a drastic diet change, like I myself was a pescatarian, meaning I hadn't eaten red meat or chicken or, beef or pork. I hadn't eaten that in 10 years, and I considered myself to eat pretty healthy because I rarely ate seafood before I got my illness. I rarely ate out. I rarely ate things that were bad. I avoided high fructose corn syrup. I avoided chemicals. But even then, that was not enough. Even vegans can get sick. Even raw vegans can get sick. Once you learn how the body works, how you could be eating the perfect diet, to your knowledge, or to everyone's knowledge, to your community's knowledge, you could be eating the perfect diet, void of all chemicals, all organic, all natural, and your body can still fall to illness. It all comes down to the body's process of elimination. Now, the body is made up of trillions of cells. And most people don't even take the time to think about this, that each one of those cells in your body are living, breathing organisms on their own. They consume the foods that you consume for energy. They utilize them, and in turn, they excrete waste matter. So, take for example this. If someone goes weeks and weeks without going to the bathroom, they will fall ill. Now, why is that? It's because waste is toxic. It has to be eliminated by the body. Otherwise, the body will fall ill. Now, let's say if the waste from all of your cells are not properly eliminated. Wouldn't your body fall ill? That's what most people don't even ever think of, never crosses their minds. But that reason alone is why the body falls into illness. So when you take up your healing journey, when you start your healing journey of eating more raw foods, of eating fruits and fresh live juices, fruit juices, green juices, you eat the live herbs, you take herbal tinctures, you take things that are going to promote cleansing in your body, all those wastes that have been stored in your cells, in your tissues, in your systems, all those wastes are going to want to start breaking out of your body. And if you don't have the knowledge, the preparation of how to handle these situations, these detox symptoms, you don't know what's normal, the healing crisis, then it can be a really scary time. When I first started my healing journey, I was breaking out all over my body, and I didn't understand why. I would get really big, painful, itching, burning welts on my face, on the right side of my face. It was like a mosquito had bitten me and I had gotten a huge allergic reaction. It was pretty horrible. And I would get all these red little bumps all over my skin, and they would itch so much and they would burn so much, but I didn't understand why. And when I researched about these detoxification symptoms that the body can fall to, I realized that the body was using my skin to eliminate the waste. And then I learned after that in order for detoxification to be a comfortable experience, well, a more comfortable experience, because it won't be 100% comfortable, my kidneys had to do most of the work. But the reason why my body was so ill was because my kidneys had not worked for years. It's the job of the kidneys to eliminate all the waste that all the cells in your body produce. And I struggled for a long time to get my kidneys to work again, to cleanse my body. All these wastes were burning me up from the inside. All my cells, all my muscles, oh, this beautiful butterfly, all my tissues, all my everything was burning up on the inside. Wastes are acidic in nature. They hurt. So all of these breakouts I was getting on my skin were acidic wastes and they burned. So can you imagine how toxic I was on the inside? And no wonder I had this chronic illness that was ruining my life, that made me want to kill myself day in and day out. So it wasn't enough for me to just change my diet. I was eating raw foods and fruits, and I still wasn't seeing the waste, because when your kidneys are functioning and you pee, you're supposed to see the waste in your pee coming out, and it'll look like cloudiness, murkiness, or sediment particles or mucus strings. It'll look like something. You won't pee clear. Peeing clear is the opposite of what you want. Despite what we've been told, peeing clear is not a sign of health. You should be peeing dark with some sediment in there, that's a good indication that your kidneys are doing their job. So, I went about my healing. I had to kick it up a notch. I had to do fasting. When I say fasting, I don't mean juice fasting. I don't mean water fasting. I had to go into dry fasting mode. And when you stop shoving your face with food and take a break from shoving your face with food, it really opens up your mind to the insanity of how much humans consume every single day without giving their body a break. And it makes you realize how much people eat out of boredom, how much people eat out of insecurities, how they eat out of fear. And so, with my experience with dry fasting, yes, it was difficult sometimes. I did experience hunger, but then the hunger went away. So that wasn't even the biggest issue that I faced. What I faced was issue up here. Because I found myself with all this nervous energy that I didn't know what to do with. Food was no longer a distraction that I could use to numb the pains that were coming up, the emotional pains that were locked away from past experiences and from insecurities. So, detox is not a walk in the park. Although the concept is very simple, it's all about elimination. Although that concept is so simple, you have to realize that you will feel worse when you're detoxing your body before you feel better. Many times I felt more pains than I was experiencing before detoxification. Many times I would cry out in pain, how bad the pain was. I would get a weird pain in my leg or a weird pain in my arm from one day to the next. And then the pains would come and go and travel around my body. But these pains are temporary. If you are consuming alkaline, water-rich fruits and foods and taking the herbs that God and nature provided for us to heal ourselves, because these herbs are intelligent. They go right to where your body needs help the most. If you're doing all that with fasting, with giving your body a break to heal itself, giving a break on your digestion so that your body has the energy to cleanse and repair itself on the inside, then your pains are simply the body unraveling itself out of the darkness and bringing itself back into the light. That was my journey. And 2 years later, here I am sitting today, no longer in pain, no longer feeling like a prisoner within my body. I'm now free to walk wherever I want. I now have the energy to get out of bed, to get dressed, to brush my teeth, to take a shower, to hang out with friends, to work on my goals. Before, I didn't have that. Before, I was bound to my bed all day with not even enough energy to prepare a meal for myself or take a shower. It pains me to know that there are so many people out there that are suffering from chronic illnesses when they don't need to. And all they need to do is to give this way of healing a chance, like I gave it a chance. I was so desperate. I would have tried anything to heal myself, and I did try several things that didn't work. But then I found this, and it works, because all you're doing is returning your body to its natural state of health. So, if you are sick right now and in pain or feeling hopeless, helpless, I invite you to give this a chance. And if you want to learn more about it, I have a website all about healing the body with tons of free information. And I'll put it down in the description below this video. It's called Spiritual Healing. And I have services on there. And I coach people in gaining their health back like I did. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. I have a new camera now. I got it about a month ago and I'm gonna start making these videos. I really like this. I love sharing with you guys and sharing my perspective and knowledge that I've gained and wisdom that I've gained through the years on healing, on living a natural lifestyle, on self-love, on self-care, on nurturing yourself. It's a lot of fun. Okay, talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.